Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on this Monday evening, we come to Barberville, Florida, here at the Volusia Speedway Park for the Freedom for All, presented by Disgruntled Veterans Racing and Hanover Wrecker Service. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this Monday night. 360s in action here at Volusia in what is going to be an all-out brawl. Who is going to take home the trophy tonight and who is going to pocket some cash for winning the 360 main event? 45 laps the distance later on this evening. But of course, before we get there, we've got to go through qualifying. We'll go through the heat races. We'll go through your preliminary mains as well. And then we'll get set for your main event later on this evening. We'll take this opportunity to quickly step aside, promote this race just a little bit, share it out to all the people that may not be watching already. If you've got some people that might be interested in this, don't forget to hit that share button on our Facebook page. And of course, don't forget we are live on YouTube as well. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. We'll have qualifying in just a moment. Alright, just looking at around at 2.5 minutes left of this practice session for the Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 360 winged sprint cars on the program. Of course, a big thanks to the people that make this possible here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Not only this, all the people behind the scenes, and of course all the guys at Disgruntled Veterans Racing, Hanover Wrecker Service in particular. Thank you for your support, boys. Much appreciated. Of course, our support here at Ultimate Dirt TV, Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You can check them out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. From there, you can keep up to date with our schedule, with what's going on, all of our previous race videos that we've done. Of course, keep up to date with our sponsors, all their social media information, all their websites as well. Feel free to go and support the people that support us here at Ultimate Dirt TV. So, 45 seconds left on the practice in the Freedom for All at the moment. At the moment, it's James Grace who has set the fastest lap time in practice. We've got, I believe, 20 drivers signed into the pit area for this evening's race. Tonight was, I believe, a $3 entry fee, with the winner earning themselves $15. Second will grab $10, and third will grab a $5 as well. So there is a bit of money on the line for some of these drivers. Not setting the world on fire, but it is only a small entry fee, so payout isn't as good, but nonetheless, I've certainly got a chance to pick up the Freedom for All trophy here later on this evening for the Disgruntled Veterans Racing League. Live right here on your #1 home for Dirt Sim Racing on Ultimate Dirt TV. We get set for qualifying right now. We'll have a 5-minute session for qualifying. You'll see the times coming up on the left-hand side of your screen. So the driver that we're following at the moment, Jack Clevenger in car number 16. And just turn up just a little bit here. So here we go, one of the first times to come through. Jack Clevenger with a 15.087. Keith Jackson in car number 4 on the racetrack now, rolling through turn number 3 and 4. Rolls the bottom of the speedway. Donovan Ross goes second quick. Robert Satterfield goes quick time. Keith Jackson waiting for the first time to come through for him. It was meant to be a 14.825. Probably going to lose a 10th there with a 14.850 on lap number 2. Trevor Baker, car number 24 on the racetrack right now. Kevin Fry, car number 12. Fry sits 4th quick. Blake Brannan in car number 40. You get the green flag. There goes Trevor Baker, 15th quick with a 15. Make that 11th quick with a 15.241. Larry Kuhn in the 880 car tonight. Larry Kuhn in car number 880. First lap will have the 56 of Taylor James on the racetrack as well. First lap time for Larry Kuhn, 15.010. Here is Taylor James in car number 56. It's a good number. That car's been a victory lane many a times. Well, the number has anyway. And Taylor James goes upside down on lap number 1. Larry Kuhn jumps to position 3 with a 14.760. Brad Robbins in car number 99 on the speedway right now. 2.5 minutes left. Just a couple of more cars to qualify here at the Volusia Speedway Park. That is Disgruntled Veterans Racing. Freedom for All, presented by Hanover Wrecker Service. Live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Brad Robbins in car number 99, 15.349. A 15.349. Taylor James trying once again to put in a lap here in qualifying. Robbins will not improve on the time, so he will stay. We go back to 16th quick. Taylor James jumps up to 15th. So 19 cars have laid down a time. And it's going to be Robert Satterfield going quick time here this evening with a 14.694. Donovan Ross second quick. Larry Kuhn third. James Grace in 4th. And Kevin Fry rounds out your top 5. Six is going to be Keith Jackson. Jack Clevenger in 7th. Shane Kelly 8th. Nathan Puckett in 9th. James Webb rounds out your top 10. Carl Lokerson 11th. Trevor Baker 12th. Benjamin Gonzalez in 13th. Cody Ricketts in 14th. Taylor James 15th. You go back to Brad Robbins. Blake Brannan. '18th is going to be Bruce Wiles. Michael DiCarlo in 19th. And I believe Nathaniel Johnson is going to be on race control duties here this evening. So tonight, if the drivers are on the Discord channel, we're going to chat with a few of those drivers. But that'll be qualifying done and dusted here this evening. We'll have your heat races up next, of course. Race control, just having a quick word to the drivers. Just letting them know what's going on as well. Of course, do not forget a few of the most important rules. It's all about respect here. Hello, Rick. Welcome back. There it is, qualifying complete. And 2 heat races are on the program for tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on pole, heat race number 1 in caliber 128 goes quick time here this evening, Robert Satterfield. On his outside in caliber 880, Larry Kuhn will start position number 2. Inside row number 2, the 12 of Kevin Fry will start position 3, and Jack Clevenger in caliber 16 will start position number 4. At a position 5, the 98 of Nathan Puckett and Carl Lokerson in car 117 will start position number 6. 4th row on the inside, caliber 214, Benjamin Gonzalez will line up alongside caliber 56 of Taylor James. And your final row on the inside, caliber 40, Blake Branham will start position 9, and Michael DiCarlo in the Triple O will start position number 10. Michael, thank you very much for tuning in. Aaron, one easy way to do this. In the title description, the Disgruntled Veterans Racing, click on that link. That'll take you directly to their Facebook page. Send them a message and they will get you sorted. I can tell you they don't bite. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up on the video, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing to subscribe. You can be notified of when we go live, and make sure the bell and the get notifications tab is on. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit that share button, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page, and of course hit the thumbs up on the video. We get set for heat race number 1, 8 laps to distance. The field assembles behind the iRacing.com official pace truck, and the pace truck will take a left-hand turn into pit road on the exit of turn number 4. And it'll be Robert Satterfield and Larry Kuhn who will have control of the field. The Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45 here at Volusia. Heat race number 1 about to commence. 8 laps on the board. The field getting antsy right now. Green flag is out, and we're underway for heat race number 1. Satterfield got the good jump on the field. Here comes Kevin Fry on the inside. Move Fry into position number 2. So he makes his way on the bottom side of the racetrack through turn number 3 and 4. Larry Kuhn on the extreme top side in 3 and 4. Jack Clevenger in the 16 car, working the bottom as well. Here comes the 117 car of Lokerson, trying to get by Clevenger in the 16 car. Clevenger right through the middle of 1 and 2. He's got to run. He gets by Larry Kuhn. Kuhn getting shuffled back right now. Kevin Fry on the inside. Clevenger right through the middle. A good side-by-side battle going on for 2nd and 3rd right now. Fry going to fall back to position number 3. Clevenger move him into position 2. Nearly about 1.8 seconds away from Robert Satterfield. He is gone, checked out, giving the checkered flag. 4 down, 4 to go. We watch Kevin Fry in the 12 car. The orange and grey machine up on the inside, on his outside in the black and red 880 car. That's Larry Kuhn back there in position 4. Locust into the 117 blue entry. The blue and white car right through the middle in 5th. Good battle going on for 3rd, 4th and 5th between Fry, Kuhn and Locuson. Fry a little high on the exit of turn number 2. Almost caught the backstretch wall. Off for turn number 4. The white flag is out. One more time around the Volusia Speedway Park for heat number 1. Robert Satterfield, he is just gone. Through turn number 3 and 4, he's got that much of a gap. He can afford to roll the bottom and get off the gas. Checkered flag at the ready. And here is your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Satterfield from Clevenger, Fry, Kern, Locuson, Puckett, Gonzalez, James, Brannan, and DeCarlo. Your top 10, all 10 cars finishing. Well done. Heat race number 2. Up next, and we'll take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid. So your Hanover Wrecker Service, Freedom for All, Disgruntled Villains Racing Heat number 2 looks like this. Starting on pole in car number 5, Donovan Ross. On his outside in car number 269, it's James Grace. Starting position number 3 in car number 4, it's Keith Jackson. On his outside, starting position 4, car number 7 of Shane Kelly. Inside, row number 3, car number 21 of James Webb lines up alongside car number 24 of Trevor Baker. Your 4th row on the inside, car number 99. In fact, sorry, car number 8 of Cody Ricketts starts position 7. Brad Robbins in the 99 will start position 8. And riding shotgun at the back of this field in car number 82, Bruce Wiles. Bruce, I apologise if I got the name wrong. What we are going to do after this heat race, I'm going to go get the correct pronunciation on that one.
Agreed.
So big thanks to Hanover Wrecker Service for coming on board with the Disgruntled Veterans Racing and providing some quality service and help putting on these shows. Of course, the Freedom for All 45 from the Volusia Speedway Park. The winner will earn themselves a little bit of cash for picking up the 45-lap main event. Heat number 2, 8 laps on the board. Once again, Donovan Ross, James Grace, Keith Jackson, and Shane Kelly, your front 2 rows. Pace truck is in, green flag is out. Donovan Ross wastes no time on jumping on the loud pedal, leading us down into turn number 1 and 2, lap number 1. Ross continues to lead down the back straightaway. You look at your battle right now for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Grace hangs on to 2nd. Jackson on the bottom side in position 3. Shane Kelly on the outside now in position 4 right now. That's him on screen. In car number 7, Trevor Baker in the 24. But here comes Kelly up on the inside on Jackson in turn number 3 and 4. 2 in the book, 6 to go. Top and a bottom groove right now. Couple of lanes to work with. Jackson almost got to the right rear of Kelly down the back straightaway. Oh no, car into the wall. There's a couple of cars into the wall. Baker, Ricketts, I believe some of those drivers. But the battle on screen right now between Jackson and Kelly. Jackson went to shut the door using somewhat of a slider line through 3 and 4. Halfway home, 4 down, 4 to go. Well, Tater, I hope I did. There's nothing worse when you don't know the pronunciation of someone's name and you kind of feel bad if you mucked it up. Right now, your battle's still on screen. The 3rd and 4th, and you can almost throw in 2nd. James Grace hanging on to 2nd by a couple of car lengths, about a quarter of a second, just under 3/10. But Donovan Ross out in front. He's almost pulled a 1.4 second advantage. White flag is out, this time by one more time around the Volusia Speedway Park, heat number 2. down the back straight away for the final time in your Hanover Wrecker Service heat number 2 through 3 and 4. The win will go to Donovan Ross. Second, going to go to James Grace. Keith Jackson home in third. Shane Kelly fourth. Bruce Wiles in fifth. James Webb in sixth. Cody Ricketts. Trevor Baker. And not sure what happened to Brad Robbins there. He's been put at the back behind Nathaniel there. So we are going to have a quick little warm-up session here. We will take this opportunity to quickly step aside and we'll also thank the people that need to be thanked. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Of course, you can check them out on our website. Of course, there are some other people that made this possible. Of course, the guys behind the scenes at Disgruntled Veterans Racing. Make sure you head over to their Facebook page, give them a like, give them a follow, and support the people that put on these awesome events. And of course, a big thanks to Hanover Wrecker Services. Of course, you can give them a call. And I believe that is 304 664 3848. So we're going to let these drivers have a warm-up session right now. So we will take this opportunity to step aside one final time here on Ultimate Dirt TV before we get set into tonight's main event. Of course, 45 laps will be the distance. Who's going to pick up your main event victory? We're not too far away from finding out. Hello, Steve. How you going, mate? So we'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. You're watching the Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All, presented by Hanover Wrecker Services, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live on YouTube and Facebook. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we come back to Ultimate Dirt TV from the Volusia Speedway Park for the Disgruntled Veterans Racing. Hanover Records Services Freedom for All 45 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Right now, the drivers are going to get into a 4-wide salute as their way of thanking you, the fans, that have turned up here to watch the race. We'll see how this goes for the drivers. The greatest sight in all of motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, they've done not a bad job. Right now, it is the Disgruntled Veterans Racing. Freedom for All 45. The drivers are 4 wide as their way of thanking you, the fans, for turning up and watching tonight's event live on Facebook and YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video and show your support to these drivers as we get set in just a few moments' time to go 45 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. And isn't this a sight to see? 4 wide salute, ladies and gentlemen. You wanted the vets, you got them 4 abreast. There we go, they break formation. Cars get destroyed, and we're not too far away from rolling off into your main event here this evening. Once again, a big thanks to the people that make this possible. Hanover Records Service, Disgruntled Veterans Racing. Of course, our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. If you haven't done so already, head over to all the Facebook pages, give them a like, give them a follow, and show your support for the people that support us here on the iRacing.com service. And of course, a big thanks to iRacing for giving us a wonderful service to not only race on, but also to broadcast and showcase what some of these drivers can do on the racetrack. Of course, this is the best, and some of this is the closest, as some of these drivers might, get the chance to get in behind the wheel of either, not only a sprint car, but also a late model, a UMP modified, a dirt street stock, a midget. Sure, I'm forgetting one. Even a wingless cars. We roll down the practice, this warm-up session, I should say. As it is the checkered flag about to get thrown, of course, right after this one. Myself will be heading over to Speed Shift TV, along with David Schildhouse in the booth. We get set for UMP modifieds later on, of course. And keep up to date with what I'm doing and stuff like that. Daniel Coxon, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. Here we go. It's main event time. Of course, let's go through and take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid for tonight's 40-lapper. Sorry, it was a 45 lapper. Robert Satterfield, car number 128, starts on pole. On his outside, car number 5 of Donovan Ross. Row 2 inside, position 3, car number 16, Jack Clevenger. On his outside, James Grayson, the 269, will start position 4. Out of position 5, car number 12 of Kevin Fry. Starting position 6, car 4 of Keith Jackson. Larry Coon in the 880 will start position 7. Out of position 8, car 7 of Shane Kelly. 5th row on the inside, position number 9, the 117 of Carl Locuson. Bruce Wiles in the 82 will start position number 10. Nathan Puckett in the 98 will start 11. James Webb in car 21 will start position number 12. At a position 13, the 214 of Benjamin Gonzalez, and Cody Ricketts in car number 8 starts position 14. Starting position 15, the 56 of Taylor James, and Trevor Baker, car number 24, starts position 16. And your final 3 spots in car number 40, Blake Brannon will start position 17, with Brad Robbins on his outside in car number 99, starts position 18. And rounding up this 19 car field in the 000, it's going to be Michael DiCarlo. .45 laps on the board. The calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. 360 winged sprint cars. The Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45. Presented by Hanover Wrecker Services. Pace truck is in. Robert Satterfield on the gas. The foot is mashed to the floor. Green flag is out. And look at Clevenger in the 16 car. Straight up on the inside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Car number 21. James Webb. Carl Lokes into the 117. Caught up, involved. Let's take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. So this is the start. Keep an eye on the grey car, the grey 21 right through the middle. Just had a little contact there with the 98 and then the 117 car as well. The 98 of Nathan Puckett. And of course the 117 of Carl Locuson was slow through 1 and 2. Of course, let's go on board with James Webb just here. In fact, making it 3 wide. There was just a little contact there with Puckett. Of course, we get to have a look at some different camera angles right now. So this is on board with Puckett. So here's James Webb's onboard camera once again. In fact, we'll go with the 117 car. Carl Locuson just got a little too sideways in 1 and 2. There's Puckett going around him. So some beautiful onboard shots presented by Black Diamond Motorsports, the onboard cameras. Lights are out on the pace track. We're getting set to go green. Flag this time by Satterfield, Clevenger. The front row, and Satterfield once again mashes the throttle, stomps it down to the ground. And we're back underway. Here comes Donovan Ross up on the inside in car number 5. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Car upside down. Blake Brannon in car number 40. Keep an eye on the GoMoney.com, black and orange number 40. On the inside, we'll see what happens to him. Of course, we'll take a look at some Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. Just caught the inside wall on the 117 car. Carl Locuson Unfortunately made contact with him. Locuson coming through, and then there was also another car that sort of didn't miss him, and it was the 21 car of James Webb once again. So if you're on board shots right now, just there's the inside wall of contact, and in a place like that, there's no place to go. Of course, he just checked up. There was contact in front of him and then just tried to turn it in too early. Back live to the Volusia Speedway Park for the Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45, presented by Hanover Wrecker Services. 8 laps in the books this time by when we get the green flag. That leaves us with 37 to go. Satterfield goes straight to the top side in turn number 1 and 2. Once again will lead down the back straight away. Ross, Clevenger sitting second and third. Here comes Fry and James Grace as well. There was contact on the front straight away between Fry and Grace. Ross right through the middle. Fry up on the inside. 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Multiple groove racetrack right now. James Grace trying to come back. Kevin Fry on the inside, got a little out of shape off of turn 4. Here comes the 269 of James Grace working the outside of the speedway. Behind the 16 car of Clevenger. Just in front of him on the inside, the 5 car of Donovan Ross. Behind them, Keith Jackson in the 4 car. Back here in position number 5. Yellow, yellow, yellow. The 82 car of Bruce Wiles. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. There's some heavy contact on the front straight away. 82 car of Wiles just come in front of the 24 of Trevor Baker. Of course, once again, our Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. So Wiles got a bit of a tap there from the mellow yellow car. Just listen to that thing rev. It was the 8 of Cody Ricketts. So back live here at the Volusia Speedway Park for tonight's main event. So when we go back to green flag this time by, we will be completing 1/3 of the race distance. 15 in the books, 30 laps to go. So it's that time where we get to say our favorite saying. Let's get dirty for 30. Satterfield, Ross, Clevenger, your top 3. Grace, Jackson, your top 5. Fry, Kelly, Kuhn, Ricketts, Puckett, your top 10. Green flag back out onto the racetrack right now. And Donovan Ross straight to the inside in turn number 1 and 2. Your challenge for the race lead. Satterfield's got too much speed off the exit of turn number 2. James Grace going back to the outside. Now tries to cut down through the middle. There's contact. Oh no! Your second and third place cars. Oh no, there goes the 5 car. Donovan Ross. Yellow, yellow, yellow. A hard hit. Happened right in front of us. We were right on board watching. The 269 car of Grace just got a little sideways on the exit of turn 4. And there is a big, big hit for the 5 car. Of course, once again, we'll get some Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras with your 5. This should be a good shot here of Donovan Rust. Oofed. Alright, back live behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. 20 in, 25 to go. Single file restarts right now. Robert Satterfield, Kevin Fry, Keith Jackson, Shane Kelly, Larry Kuhn. Your top 5 pace truck is in. Satterfield on the gas. And Fry got a little out of shape on that restart. Slides from the bottom to the top in turn number 1 and 2. Jackson tries to go around the outside of the 12 car in turns 3 and 4. He has no choice but trying to drive it back down to his inside. Fry down low into 1 and 2. Slide job line. Jackson, well, it was a lot closer on the previous lap. Jackson goes high in 3 and 4. As does Shane Kelly in the 7 car. Jackson's got a run now on Fry into 1 and 2. Slide jump from Jackson. Fry turns it back underneath him now. This time it's Fry's turn. Will he go for the slider in 3 and 4? No. He stays on the bottom side. Kevin Fry now locked in a battle with your 7 car of Shane Kelly. Keith Jackson used the slider line in 1 and 2 like Kevin Fry did a couple of laps ago. Here comes Kelly. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And it's the mellow yellow car, calibrate of Cody Ricketts. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. He just got out of shape there. Right there, I dare say his car was pretty busted. And unfortunately just come down the racetrack just in front of the 56 of Taylor James. Cody Ricketts, unfortunately, back on pit road along with Donovan Ross, in fact, still on the racetrack. Blake Brannon as well. Taylor James out. Carl Locuson out. So 16 cars still left in this one. 14 of those drivers on the lead lap. So the lights will turn out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Green next time by, 27 complete, 18 to run. We go green flag back out. Satterfield in the black and green, or the grey and green car. Track starting to get a little tricky right now, especially through turn number 1 and 2. And yellow immediately back out onto the circuit. James Grace in the 269 car upside down. Catching the inside wall there, and well, that was always going to be a black flag anyway for passing on the inside. You need to imagine that there is a cone there. You cannot pass on the inside until you get past the start-finish line. So James Grace, who had such a decent run up until just then, he was certainly challenging inside of the top 5 and even a potential podium at one stage. But unfortunately, it all goes south for him at the moment. Tell you who isn't going south at the moment is Robert Satterfield in car number 128. Keith Jackson in 2nd, and 3rd is Kevin Fry. Gary, it can happen. So 31 down, 14 to go. Satterfield, Jackson, Fry, your top 3. Has anyone got anything for the 128 car of Robert Satterfield? He's been superb tonight. Lap 31 is complete. He will once again lead through turn number 1 and 2, and the yellow flag will fly once again. The 98 car of Nathan Puckett. Take a look at your wicket cushion instant replay. Bruce Wiles caught up involved. He caught the right rear there of the 98 of Nathan Puckett. So it's going to be Wiles done. Puckett, he's having a tough night at the office as well. Back to live pictures. Drivers are on 2 to green at the moment, so that's going to leave us with a 10-lap shootout. Lights are out on the iRacing.com official pace truck from the Volusia Speedway Park. The Hanover Wrecker Services and Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 10 laps to go. Robert Satterfield is looking for the clean sweep. He is 10 short circuits away, 5 miles. The Satterfield on the 128 goes down low, runs the slider line through 1 and 2. Keith Jackson and Kevin Fry sitting 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Shane Kelly in 4th, trying the outside of the speedway. Jackson slowly starting to close in on your race leader. Can he get the job done? He's got a heat race distance left to do it. Satterfield, he left the bottom side open. Jackson couldn't quite get the run off at turn 4. Oh, this battle for the race lead is certainly going to pick up and intensify. Battle on for third. Shane Kelly move himself into position 3 over Kevin Fry. Kevin Fry trying to come back at him right now. We stay on the front 2 right now because I think that this is going to be an absolute epic finish coming up. 6 laps left to run. Ken Jackson. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. Cody Ricketts involved along with Brad Robbins in the 99. Take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay, the 99 on the outside of the racetrack. Ricketts nowhere to go, the 99 of Robbins upside down. Well, what that does do, that will set us up for potential green-white checker. If we don't get 2, we'll get 3 laps. This is going to be epic. I can confirm right now. We will have a green-white checker. Who is going to pick up the Freedom for All 45 for the Disgruntled Veterans Racing and Hanover Wrecker Services main event. We've seen some great racing in the heat races. We've seen some great racing in the latter part of this race. And what with 2 laps left to run, can Satterfield, can he hang on? He stares down the barrel of a Freedom for All main event victory here at the Volusia Speedway Park. The lights are out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Let's get after it. If for some reason we see a yellow within 1 lap of when we go back to green, the race will end under yellow and behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. However, if the leaders go past the start finish line and get the white flag, they will race it out to the end. So there is a couple of different scenarios waiting to happen. Here we go. Satterfield, Jackson, green. Next flag we'll see. Hopefully it's going to be the white and then the checker. Satterfield leads down the back straight away. That might be the move that Satterfield needed because Jackson has gone up top. And I don't think he's going to have enough to get by him. He needs to go to the bottom in 1 and 2. In fact, he'll go right through the middle, use the slider line, down the back straight away. We race it out to the start-finish line into 3 and 4 for the final time. Satterfield down low, Jackson up top, off for turn number 4. Satterfield is going to win. He will get the job done. Robert Satterfield goes to victory lane. Let's take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results for the Disgruntled Veterans Freedom for All 45, presented by Hanover Wrecker Services. Robert Satterfield in car 128 gets the twin checkers. Keith Jackson home in 2nd. Shane Kelly comes home in 3rd. 4th is going to be Kevin Fry. Trevor Baker rounds out your top 5. Larry Coon 6th. James Webb in 7th. Donovan Ross 8th. Jack Clevenger in 9th. And Blake Brannan comes home in a 10th place finish over the page for the rest of our field. Benjamin Gonzalez in 11th. Michael DiCarlo 12th. Brad Robbins in 13th. Cody Ricketts in 14th. Bruce Wiles in 15th. 16th, Nathan Puckett. James Grace in 17th. Taylor James 18th. And Carl Lokerson home in 19th place. Mr. Nathaniel Johnson was on race control duties tonight. We'll see if we can chat with any one of our top 3 drivers. So it doesn't look like that our drivers are on Discord. So we are going to wrap things up here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, a big thanks to the guys here at Disgruntled Veterans Racing. If you want to get in touch with these guys and want to race with them, Send their Facebook page a message, give them a like, give them a follow while you were there. Of course, a big thanks to Hanover Wrecker Services as well for coming on board with the Disgruntled Veterans Racing and putting on the Freedom for All 45 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV as well. Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You can check them all on their social media info on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. And while you're there, you can keep up to date with our schedule and all of our previous race videos. Well, Volusia Speedway Park has hosted the Disgruntled Veterans Racing Freedom for All 45. And your winner, Robert Satterfield, goes to victory lane. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we say farewell and good night. We will see you tomorrow night for our National Oval Racing Association series. And until then, leave the speeding to the speedway. Take care and good night, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, it looks like we've got Robert Satterfield here, so before we go, we'll chat with the driver, Robert Satterfield. Robert, congratulations on the victory here tonight. You led from start to finish. You brought the broom to Volusia. How are you feeling right now?
Feel pretty good, man. There was a lot of good cars next to me. Keith, Donovan, Jack, them three guys right there. I seen them in the mirror all night. I mean, they was close. I mean, they're really, the middle of the track was slick, so you either had to run the bottom or either the top. And for me, the bottom came in, late in the race, and that's where my car will hook up pretty good at. And I really don't like to run the high side right there because I know how I do. I'll end up stuffing it in the wall.
There was a couple of times when I think it was Keith was really closing in those final 10 laps. When you seen that yellow come out, I think it was about 5 or 6 to go. What was going through your mind then? Was there a bit of sigh of relief?
Not really, because I know how he is. I've raced with him a lot. He's a really good driver. He's going throw caution to the fence and come after me. And if I was behind him, that's what I would do too. So I mean, he's a really good driver. I'm glad he ran second, and glad I got the victory. But I mean, vice versa, it could have been the other way around. Them guys right there, they fast, they're not slow, and they're really good drivers.
All right, talk about going down the back straight, behind the pace truck on that final restart, green white checker. What was going through your mind at that time?
Well, the track was a little slick on the bottom for me. I noticed that when he was catching me in the last run before that, and I ended up pushing the wing back a little bit just where I could get a little bit more drive up off the corner, and having to let out a little early to get the left rear down there in the grip. But once I was able to let out a little early, getting into one and two, and he slowed up a little bit, and I got that drive off going down the back stretch. I kind of knew I had it then, but I looked in the mirror, and he was on the high side at that point in time. I don't know. I said, well, if he's gonna make the high side work, if he beats me driving around me, have at it. Which I've did that before, and it's turned against me. So like I say, them guys right there are really good drivers. They race me really clean. I ain't got nothing but respect for those guys. Really a lot of fast guys in the field tonight.
All right, well, you pick up the Freedom for All 45 lap main event here at the Volusia Speedway Park, presented by Hanover Wrecker Services. Before we let you get out of your sponsors, shout out to who makes it happen for you.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to thank my team, HSR. Them guys really put a lot of work in on setups. Other than that, I really don't have a whole lot of sponsors that I have. I got one, JH Graphics, Luke's Design. Those guys do my paints for all my cars. Other than them two guys right there, I really don't carry a whole lot of sponsors. I just come out here and race and have a lot of fun.
All right, good job on the win, and you never know when we're going to see you in victory lane next. So well done.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
There we go, Robert Satterfield. So we did happen to get our race winner. So that'll do it for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Once again, congratulations goes out to Robert Satterfield, and a big shout out to all the guys at Disgruntled Veterans Racing. The Freedom for All 45 is complete, presented by Hanover Wrecker Services. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you next time.